From the field to the studio to your eyes and ears, we bring you the 816 Hour. We're back again with the boys. How we doing? Fine Saturday night. How we doing, boys?
Good. Get to sit down, talk some Chiefs football. It's going to be a good night.
Get to watch football tonight. It's awesome. It's great.
I was going to say, how do we feel about NFL on Saturdays?
It's weird.
Jonathan Taylor didn't end my fantasy season yet. So
he may have ended mine.
816 Hour Bowl's going crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. A lot of games left, a lot of time left to be played, a lot of players left to play.
For sure. I love that you had to bring it up. Kansas City rolls into this week, 14.5 favorites over Houston. Mahomes' first pro game in Texas. Kind of a fun stat there. But before we get started, what's your confidence level going into this game? It's a 1-win Texans team. So what's your confidence level 1 through 10 going into this game?
I feel like I'm always confident going into a Chiefs game just because of how confident I think. I just think the Chiefs are better than any team in the NFL. I think they can go toe-to-toe just about any team, but I also think they play down to the competition of some NFL teams. I mean, we saw it last week against Denver. We thought the Chiefs were just going to blow this team out. Russell Wilson then looks like Russell Wilson of old, and the Chiefs find themselves in a one-possession game in the fourth quarter. But I think, obviously, any given Sunday, the Chiefs got to take this game serious. But if I had to give you a ranking 1 to 10, give me like a 9.5, 9.7, just with all the injuries to the Texans. I know we'll go over it, but pretty confident going into this game.
I'm happy about it. I think it's going to be a good game to watch as a Chiefs fan.
You're happy about it? What?
I can't wait for.
I didn't want to say confident again because you just said it, so I was like,
"Yeah, I respect it. I respect it."
That was the first word I think of.
I'm happy.
I'm sorry. I'm happy. I'm happy that we get to play Houston this week. I hope they have learned from their Colts game. Their Colts game a couple weeks ago. They shouldn't walk into this confident and thinking they're going to run them.
Yeah.
A couple, 10, 12, 15 numbers. They're all just stats in a book somewhere, but no, I think it's going to be a great game to watch as a Chiefs fan. So.
I agree. I was right there with Bryson, 9 out of 10. It's the best you could feel going into a game. But we can hit on the injury report real quick. Chiefs, Chris Jones practiced all week, but then came up with an illness. He's now questionable. So kind of a weird one there. Kadarius Toney, he was questionable, but about an hour ago they said he's likely to play. I'm sure it's kind of a snap count thing though. But hey, I'm all for seeing Kadarius Toney back out there. Mm-hmm. Houston, they will be without Nico Collins, Dameon Pierce, Brandon Cooks, Stingley, who has been a great rookie, and Steven Nelson and Kenyon Green, their starting guard. So many injuries for a 1-win team.
It's a lot. It really just has you questioning, like, who are the Chiefs going to be guarding this game? Do the Chiefs have tape on who they're going to be playing tomorrow? I looked at the wide receivers for the Texans tomorrow. Phillip Dorsett, Chris Moore, Amari Rodgers.
Chris Moore, he had a week, though.
And then on the tight end spot, you got O.J. Howard and Jordan Akins. And then running Rex Burkhead and Dare Orzigba?
Yeah, I think so.
It's going to be wild.
It's you're hurting when you got that many injuries and they're all, players that they need. And the Texans looks like they're also running a 2 QB matchup. They're playing 2 QBs, so
Pierce and Stingley, they both got put on IR. They're shut down for the remainder of the year.
Yeah, they did. They did get put on IR. Both their rookies have just been studs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot going on with Houston. It's been a while since they've been, relevant. But let's hit biggest matchup to look for real quick. What are we thinking here? How do we feel?
I'm excited to see how our young secondary bounces back from having a rough Broncos game last week. Like we said, not hard matchup on the offensive side of Houston's team, but it's football. Anything can happen. I'm excited to see how these guys match up against our young guys. So.
It's not. I mean, if you're not ready for Philip Dorsett to go for 230 and a couple scores, Carter. I mean, I hate to be the one to tell you that.
Hey, injuries but future stars come out. It's
not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Someone's got to step up.
Somebody steps up and hey.
Next man up mentality. My biggest thing is going to be the Chiefs' run game versus the Texans' defense. I think the Chiefs handle this game fairly easily, and I think they kind of turn to running the ball a decent amount like we've seen in the past. Last week, the Chiefs ran the ball 26 times for 89 yards. I think we definitely see them rushing north over the 30 marks amount of times. I think Isaiah sees 15 to 20 carries. I think Jarrett gets a ton of carries. Maybe Ronald Jones even sees some love towards the later part of the game. The Texans, they've given up the second most rushing yards in the NFL this season, giving up nearly 5 yards a rush, 4.8 to be exact. Obviously, that's terrible. Chiefs have to exploit this. I think it's going to be a big game for Isaiah and Jarrett. But yeah, definitely the Chiefs run game. Isaiah is going to haunt Carter's nightmares all tonight. Oh, I can't. I just see that look on his face. Oh, I see it. Carter just recently traded me Isaiah Pacheco right prior to our matchup in fantasy this week. So, love it. But
I hate to pour it on Carter, but my thing was Isaiah Pacheco, man. Bryson pretty much hit everything. The Texans giving up the 166 rush yards per game, worse than the NFL.
Sad. He looks so sad.
Isaiah Pacheco needs 20. I want 25 carries. I want him to just get the workload. I mean, I want to see this dude go for almost 200, but also, like you said, Jerick McKinnon, just take the load off the offense, pretty much make it an off day. Just let those running backs go to work. Saw what McKinnon can do in the receiving game last week, had a big game. Pacheco, when he gets – you get him 15, 20 carries, he starts going. He's always running hard. I would love to see him. I don't know how to explain it. You know, you're always thinking, oh, Patrick Mahomes has this game. You know, Patrick Mahomes lead them to this win. I want this to be the Pacheco game, just all Pacheco. I just want him to just go off.
I mean, we saw Clyde's rookie year, first week of the season. I mean, he has that big game against the Texans. We thought, hey, Clyde's going to be this guy, maybe. I mean, Isaiah could definitely have that like breakout game as well.
Need it, especially against this team and how bad they are versus the run. Andy, please run the ball. That's all I ask for this Christmas.
Need it.
Does anyone have anything else to hit on? I'm going to hit on some over-unders.
Oh, not yet. I don't got none.
All right. Over-unders, some weird ones. I always like to bring it out. Mahomes, 300. Sorry, my bad. I worded that wrong. Mahomes, 305 passing yards over-under.
305. I'm going to take the under as well.
I also took the under. Like we just mentioned, run the ball all day. Pacheco, 84.5 total yards.
Over.
The
over on that.
Carter's Carter, is that a tier?
Pains him to say it, but
Carter's he might actually have nightmares. He's not going to stay up. Noah Gray, 10.5 receiving yards. Only takes one.
All it is, but yeah, I'll go over.
Under. That was loud.
I want to go over. It only takes one. They're playing the Texans, so I think Andy does. They do bring out a lot of tight ends. I think they do a lot of weird stuff. Noah Gray will probably get some love. That's all I have for over-unders. Does anyone have anything else? I don't have too much. I mean, it's hard to get hype about this game. I'm not going to lie, but I said the same thing last week and we barely won. So
that was what?
Bro, we're playing.
It's hard to get hype for a Chiefs game. What?
Bro, okay. That I'm always have to watch football. I'm gonna be so glad to wake up tomorrow. It's game day. Put on my jersey, get hyped.
Carter, are you?
But we're playing the Houston Texans, man. You gotta see the vision.
What jerseys we rocking tomorrow?
God, thank you for saving that, Carter. Tomorrow, oh gosh, on the road, white jersey. Gosh, might go yellow. I'm gonna go my yellow Creed Humphrey. Actually, I'll go the yellow Creed. Run the ball.
Keeg, what jersey you rocking?
What I rocked last week. Guess last week didn't go too well. I probably rock TK. I probably rock Kelsey.
I am gonna run my white George Karlaftis.
Bringing it out.
That's
solid.
hard.
Chiefs could retain that one seed. I mean, Buffalo plays tonight, playing against Miami.
true.
That snow game. Definitely could be talking on Monday that the Chiefs are back in the driver's seat of the AFC, hosting the AFC playoffs. But I mean, shoot, the game has to happen first. Chiefs got to take care of business. But boys, does anyone else bold takes? Anyone got a bold take going into this game?
Bold take. Patrick Mahomes doesn't play the fourth quarter.
Whole fourth quarter?
Whole fourth quarter.
I like that.
Solid.
You got a bold take?
I'm going to go Chiefs defense and special teams. They're going to score 3 touchdowns. 3.
Solid. That's insane. I like
Maybe
that.
like a blocked punt or something. I feel like the Chiefs are always so close to a blocked punt. I feel like they always got a guy like right there. Shoot, what was the game earlier this year? Was it the Chargers, the second Chargers game where they almost blocked it for the win at the end of the game? I think it was, I want to say the Chargers game, but I could be off. But I remember them being like so close to blocking the punt at the end of the game. I want to see it, get a couple touchdowns, get, scoring in every way possible.
Hey, I remember the Texans blocking the Chiefs put in the divisional round. Was it 2019, 2020? Lonnie Johnson scoring that touchdown.
Right in front of my eyes, man. Greatest game I've ever been to.
Wild. I think the Chiefs dominate this game. I think Mahomes pads his stats on his way to the MVP times 2. I think he throws for about 280. Couple scores. My bold take, Jerick McKinnon and Isaiah Pacheco both finished with over 100 total yards each. I think the Chiefs defense, I apologize, has another field day. I think they get home 6 different times. I think they just live in the Texans backfield. But final score, that'll take me right into that. Chiefs 37, Texans 17. I think the Chiefs will be in first place come Monday. Knock on wood. I know we got Buffalo needs to lose. Kansas City has to win.
So what you got for the Buffalo-Miami score if you got Buffalo losing?
Oh, I don't give me Buffalo 0, Miami 7. Yeah, I don't know. I just know Miami's getting the dub.
There we go.
Kansas
I like
City's
it. I like the mindset. I like the mindset. Anything. We'll take anything.
That's all it is. But any other?
My final score,
Yeah.
I'll go Chiefs 21, Houston 6.
21-6. I was surprised, Carter. I was ready for you to come out here and be like 55-3. I was ready for you to just absolutely disrespect the Texans.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, well, I feel kind of out of
reverse
place.
psychology card on the Chiefs right now.
Hey, I like it. Carter's over here, 9-6 final score. Hey, it may work. I went big. I'm gonna go big. 42-16 Kansas City. Win big. Beat up Texans team. I would love to see Chad Henne play the whole fourth quarter. Let him pad the stats. Maybe he gets an MVP campaign going. You never know. But yeah, boys, anything else? Does anyone have anything else? Noon game tomorrow. Gotta love it. You wake up. You don't have to wait too long for some football. Only, 4? Was counting this one, only 4 regular season games left. Then we got playoff football. I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm just like, man, how is it here? When I was watching the pregame earlier, it was like week 15 matchup, and I was like, week 15?
Season flew.
Wow. And I feel like it does because every week you're just trying to get to the next Sunday. You're just trying to get to the next game day,
Mm-hmm.
and it just flies by. But it's a great time because when, Chiefs fans, playoff time is always a great time now. Yeah. Anything else, though, before we head out of here?
Hit us up. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. anywhere and everywhere you listen to your podcast, our podcast, any other podcast. We're there. Amazon, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. You name it, we got it. Big Cartel / Day 16 Hour. Sick merch there. Nobody's wearing them right now.
I do have it on. It just got cold in my room. I will say I'm always rocking the merch.
Bryson's wearing it.
Actually got the Grim Reaper shirt.
Hey.
Got that. About to record some more pods after this. So definitely check out the YouTube. Go check out all of our other videos. Go check out Big Cartel. Pins, shirts, everything up on the website. But yeah, boys, got anything else?
No, sir.
No?
Hopefully next month, this Monday, we're talking Victory Monday, Chiefs football. All getting our lattes. Are we out?
We're out.
Peace.